Hi, Lincoln Fillmore coming to you from the state capitol today. It's about 10:30 now on Friday. This is the last day of the session. We've got about 90 minutes to go until the clock strikes midnight and all of these senators turn into pumpkins and can't pass any more bills. But I wanted to take this break. I just finished passing the fifth of 5 housing bills that I sponsored at the legislature this session. I've been the chair of the Commission on Housing Affordability now for, I think, 4 years in Utah, and I'm pleased to say that over that time, housing prices have come down. At first they stopped rising, and now we're starting to see rents come down, and even though interest rates are high, home prices have stabilized, and there's an increase in the quantity of more affordable homes, because what we've been missing here for a decade or more in Utah is the first rung on the home ownership ladder, the homes that allow your kids and grandkids to enter the home ownership market, to start building equity by buying a home that you can afford, when you're in college or maybe just out of college, and your income's not as high as it will be later in your life. It gets you a chance to start to build equity by starting on the first rung on the ladder. So this year, those 5 bills contained a lot of different policy reforms, including policy on parking reform and land use reform, regulatory reform, some changes in the planning statute for moderate income housing, some funding flexibility for cities and how they can use funding to try to get infrastructure that can bring the cost of housing down. This is really all about increasing the supply of housing. Utah has high demand for housing because we're such a great place to live. And, our families are a little bit bigger, so most of our growth actually comes from natural increase, right, of just kids who are born here and, want to stay here by their families, and we want them to stay. We just need to make sure they've got a place to live. So I was really pleased to be able to get all of that done. It represents a lot of work negotiating with cities and counties and landowners and developers and realtors, and there's a whole group of people that are involved. We're really hard to come up with 5 consensus policy proposals that have just passed. Each of those might be kind of small on their own, but taken in total this year and over the last several years, we've really made some big strides that I hope will see housing become more affordable as we increase the supply at that first rung of the economic ladder.